Hello everyone, you're welcome back to my channel. So in today's video I'm going to be sharing with you guys how to make this fruity zobo drink, and this video is for the benefit of those who are interested in making a very delicious zobo drink, who would like to go into the business and make maximum profit from it. This video is for someone who really wants to know how to make zobo drink, the cost of the ingredients used in making zobo drink, everything about zobo drink, everything about this business I'm going to be sharing in this video. So do not skip any part of this video because you might be missing a vital information. And I'm also going to be sharing with you guys the plastics, the containers, where I get them from, the labels, the cost of everything, and you'll be able to make maximum profit. I guarantee you that. So if you find this video helpful, please stay tuned, watch till the end, subscribe, like and comment. Thank you. My zobo drink is not called fruity for nothing. I always add pineapples to my zobo drink, and that makes it extra. So guys, this is what I'll use in measuring. This is half Derica, and this is the zobo leaves. You can see zobo leaves. There are two types of zobo leaves. We have the tiny one like this, and we have the very big leaves. I prefer to use this one because this is more juicy, and it is like deeper in color. Like the red color is deeper than the big leaves, and in the market it's more expensive than the big leaves because they know that this is the one everyone goes for. So guys, I'm going to be using this to measure, and this is actually 1 pint of zobo leaves. I got this because I wanted to use this 3 pineapple for 1 pint, but I think it will be, the zobo will be too much. So let's measure it out using half Derica. So guys, I intended to use these 3 pineapples for this pint of zobo leaves, but I changed my mind because it was going to be too much, and the purpose for making this video was just to share with you guys how to make a very nice zobo drink. And I was just going to end up sharing it and it will waste, and I didn't want it to waste. So I measured out 3 Derica of zobo leaves, and I used like 1.5 pineapple. So 1.5 pineapple is okay for 3 pints of zobo leaves, and in a pint of zobo leaf you will get 5 to 6 Derica in a pint of zobo leaves. So this particular thing I'm using to measure is half Derica, so that was why I used 6 of it to make 3 Derica. The one that is bigger than this is called a Derica, while this one is half Derica. So I already measured out the quantity I'm going to be using, which is 3 Dericas. I'm just going to set this aside. Just to let you know guys, zobo leaves is also very dirty. Just like tiger nuts, you find a lot of dirt in it, like stones, sticks and the likes, charcoal. So I removed it. It is very important to wash your zobo leaves before boiling, so I always wash mine twice and nothing more than twice, because I do not want to wash away the old juice that is in the zobo leaves. So I just wash it twice, and I use a strainer, that's a sieve, to take away the parts that I know that there's no stone or sand in it. So be careful when you're washing it, just like I'm doing in this video, because sand always gets to settle down in the pot or in the bowl that you're using in washing it. So be very careful. Just take away the parts that are good, and just see how I did mine. So you can use your hands just like I did, or you can also use a sieve to scoop out the upper parts of the zobo leaves. So because sand always settles down, it is very important that you pour the water into a sieve, just like I'm doing in this video, so you'll be able to get the zobo leaves that are without sand, and the sand will be down just like in this video too. So you just use your hand to scoop out the tip of this spot where the good zobo that doesn't have sand is. You can see the stone I saw even there. So you just, check carefully, and you see this one, just throw it away, please. Just discard it, because there's no how you want to wash it. There's stones, there are lots of sand, you can see. So how do you want to wash this one like this? I don't think it's possible. So it's very advisable that you just throw this one away, just rinse it off. This is my second wash, and I'm just going to be washing it twice, just to be, on a safer side, and to be sure that there's no stone or sand in it, because you can always find sand or stone in it even in the second wash. So I'm just going to repeat the same process I did while washing the first one. And don't wash it more than twice. Do not wash it more than twice, because you do not want to wash away the juice that is inside the zobo leaves. So twice is enough for the zobo leaves to be clean. Please bear with me if you find this video to be long. I'm just trying to, avoid repeating the same mistake I made in my tiger nut video, where I skipped the blending part and the extracting part. So a lot of people in the comment section were asking questions, and I have to repeat like another tiger nut video showing everything from the beginning till the end. So that is why I'm showing every detail of this zobo drink, so you get a perfect fruity zobo drink. So you see, in this second wash, I noticed that there was sand in it, so I added more water. I can pour out the zobo leaves into the sieve without the sand. Into a clean pot, I added the washed zobo leaves, and I'm just going to set that aside so I can peel the pineapple that I already cut. This is peeled. I'm just trying to show you guys, this is 500 naira ginger, 500 naira ginger, and we're not going to be using everything, so I'll just select the one that we'll be using for this. So that's 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5. So we're gonna clip the rest aside. So we're going to be using this amount of ginger, and this is 500 naira clove, and we are not going to be using everything, so we're going to be using half of it. So I'm gonna peel this. Peel this. Peel this. It's very important, and this is kind of acidic. Like it's not as sweet as this, and giving this acidic taste. So I'm going to be taking this out. So that means this is 1 pineapple and this is 2 pineapple. So this is the pineapple peel, which is very, very important. So we're going to be washing that now. Going to be washing that now. Washing that using vinegar. Place of vinegar, you can use little amounts of salt to wash the pineapple peels. Just adding a little amount of salt into the water, and you dip in your pineapple peels and wash, but make sure to rinse it thoroughly so you don't alter the taste of your zobo drink. Let's quickly talk about the prices of things I got. So I got a pint of zobo leaves for 3,200 naira. I priced it in another place some days after in the same market, and it was for 3,000 naira. So if they call it 3,2, you can, price it down, or you check another place to see if it's lesser. So like I said, there are 2 types of zobo leaves, the big leaves and the small leaves. I bought the small leaves. The small leaves gives more juice and color than the bigger leaves, and the bigger leaves cost 2,600 naira for a pint. So the smaller leaves is more expensive than the bigger leaves. And I got ginger for 500 naira, but a derica of ginger is 2,000 naira in the market. I checked in other places in the same market, and they were all selling for 2,000 naira. So you can get 500 naira ginger, and if you are to cook a pint of these zobo leaves, you can use the 500 naira ginger. Do not make it too much, because in this video I did not use all the zobo leaves. I just measured out 3 derica of zobo leaves. So now that my pineapple peels is ready, the pineapple peels is very important because it cooks more with the zobo leaves, and it will release its flavor and the whole aroma inside your zobo drink. So this is the ginger that I set out, and I'm just going to add my cloves in it, and I'm going to wash. I did not use all the cloves I bought 500 naira cloves, and I did not use everything. I just divided it into 2, and I washed and put it in my blender, and I blend it. Actually, some people can take the clove and boil it, but since I started blending my cloves and my ginger together, I noticed that the cloves, blending it like this and putting it in your zobo drink when boiling is better. So aside using pineapple peels in boiling the zobo drink, aside boiling the zobo drink with the pineapple peels, I also blended 1.5 pineapple, and I strained the juice, so it's the shaft is thrown out while the juice is set aside for later use. So I just added the blended cloves and ginger into my boiling zobo drink, and just stir and cover back so it can boil. So allow it to boil for 30-25 minutes is okay. Worst case scenario, allow it to boil for 35 minutes and your zobo drink is ready. If you're boiling a pint of zobo leaves, then 3 pineapple is enough. If you're boiling half pint of zobo leaves, then 1.5 pineapple is enough. And the pineapple, you'll notice that I set aside some pieces of pineapple because I noticed that was acidic, so I used the sweet one. So make sure to taste your pineapple before putting it into your zobo drink, because it can really alter the taste by making it very acidic, and to be very sharp in the mouth. So be sure to taste the pineapples before juicing it and adding it into your zobo drink. So for the straining, I made sure that my zobo drink was cool. I boiled the zobo in the night, so I left it all through the night to get cool, and the next day I just sieved it with a strainer like this. So for the plastics, they sell per dozen, so you can get from 12 pieces to 100 to 200 or even more. And the last time I got from the market was 30 to 40 naira per plastic, but now I get from the factory. But if you're just starting the business, it's advisable that you get it from the market, because you don't want to put in all your capital into buying plastics from the factory, as they have like a minimum quantity order. I added a cup of sugar because I totally forgot that I had pineapple juice. If you have pineapple juice, add in your pineapple juice first and taste to see if it's sweet. And if you think it's not sweet enough, you can add in a cup of sugar or half cup of sugar. So if you don't have pineapple juice, you can actually get your pineapple peels from those that sell pineapples and just wash it before boiling it with your zobo leaves. So the only time I ever tried that method was when I just started the zobo business, and it was a small scale business as at the time. But now I do not add pineapple flavor or sugar to my zobo drink. All I add is my pineapple juice, and if I think it is not sweet enough, I add in dates. That's like date syrup or date juice, whatever it is you can call it. You know, when it just has that little, you know, sweetness, is okay. It doesn't need to be very sweet. So the first thing is you add your pineapple juice and you stir, then you taste. If it's not okay, if you think it's not sweet, it doesn't have that, you know, sweetness, then you can add in your dates. And you can sell a plastic of, you know, 35cl. Like my plastic is always 35cl. You can sell for 500 naira, you can sell for 400 naira. Even now, Coke is 350, malt is 500. So why can't, you know, anyone buy a safer drink, a better drink, you know, for 500 naira or even more, and you can make a lot of money from it? So this is the plastics. I always, you know, put my label first before washing the plastic, because if you wash your plastics and you want to put your label, it will not stick to the plastic. So for 3 derica of Zobo leaves, you can get 25 to 30 plastics of Zobo. That's this 35cl. So if you sell for 500 naira for one, because of the, you know, ingredients, which is pineapple and dates, you can sell for 500 naira. And if you sell for 500 naira for one, after, you know, like minusing the money you use in buying everything, you can get like 10,000 or 9,000 naira gain for 3 derica of Zobo, you understand? And you know, your 1.5 pineapple, your, like, let's say a derica of dates, which is like 1,200 naira. Everything will like 4,200 for making it, which you can get like 9k to 10k depending. So if it's a pint of Zobo leaves, you can get 60 to 65 to 70 pieces of Zobo drink, and that's definitely double the gain of the calculations I just gave now. I know you will find this video very helpful, so please subscribe to my channel. If you find this video very helpful, subscribe to my channel, like, comment, because I'll be waiting for you in my comment section. You can ask any questions, and I am also going to be dropping the ingredients for half paint, the ingredients for a paint in my description box, so please feel free to check. Thank you guys. Please do not forget to subscribe and turn on your notification bell so you get notified and you don't get to miss any of my videos. Thank you guys. Bye.